Project Transitface. I really am hoping this video won't be just about this particular vehicle. I'm hoping the job I've got to do now will be a nice, easy one. Easy job. Easy like Sunday morning. Won't be Sunday morning for much longer though, we don't crack on. Well, that soon escalated. What you can see dribbling so quickly there is brake fluid. Yes, brake fluid. The incompressible substance that enables your vehicle to stop when you press the brakes. And Project Transitface has sprung itself a lovely big leak. It all happened just the other day. On my way back from Kent with my friend Dan, around Sheffield we got stuck in a jam and I had to put my foot on the brake and my foot went to the floor and the brakes didn't work. That's quite an inconvenient thing to happen. And how ponderous I became about what are we going to do next. And the answer was simple. Just carry on, just don't use your brakes. Simple enough really, if you keep a nice big gap between yourself and whoever else is in front of you. But as I've tried to remove this pipe from here, it's split even further and now it's running out at a much more alarming rate. My task here today was to remove this pipe so another pipe can be made up for me tomorrow. And it just shows just how much you take your brakes for granted. Because of this corrosion, what started off as a 13 there and an 11 on the top, nice simple pipe to get out, the pipe's twisted and that means I now have to get all of this off as well. That means walking back up and down the yard again for another tool. Now I need a hammer. Why would you ever need a hammer while taking a brake line off, you may ask? Well, don't ask, that's the answer. Hammer! Forgetting tools is the only thing that's keeping me fit and healthy these days with the amount of walking back and forth I have to do to complete a small job like this. Okie dokie, all this lot is now free. Off of the brake caliper, off of the chassis, off of the suspension leg. So now the only thing I have to do is remove the pipe from that there. You can see just there. And I've taken the airbox pipe off just to make things easier. That's one of those things I like to do. I'll take something off so I can get something behind it. And many people will say, oh, you don't need to take that off, all you've got to do is get your hand underneath there and stuff and all that malarkey. And yes, I know that, and I'm wandering around the yard again, aren't I? Anyway, the fact is, all I did is just undo that and pull it off. It's not like it takes very long, is it? And there we have it. That's my job on this truck done for today. And look how corroded that is. That's pretty terrible, actually. I cannot complete the job today because I don't have these parts. But the man in the garage next door does. But it's Sunday. And like most people, they have a day off. So, I can put these tools away and do something else for a while. And now, Gordon the Rover 75. As you can see, it's covered up with a tarp. And there's a good reason for that. Yes, of course, Gordon has no doors. And I want to take these seats out. Now here's a little tip for you. While I'm doing these T50s, always start it off by hand, rather than just going straight for the dugga gun. You get a much better feel for whether it's going to slip or not by hand. And then once you've loosened it a little bit, buzz away. Hello! Contemporary seats for sale. Hopefully tomorrow, refitting that brake line and cleaning all the brakes and all that malarkey won't be such a massive ordeal, because I'm not overly keen on spending huge amounts of time doing jobs in order to do jobs. Did enough of that getting the thing through its MOT, spending loads and loads of time and money and stuff getting it ready so I can actually make some money. I want to just make the money now. I want to make a living. I need to make a living. Otherwise, how am I going to be larking about making Project Nigel videos? Answer me that.